We recently closed escrow on a property that was listed for 17 million with an international buyer from France. It was a great process and I loved it, especially because I'm half French. I got to do most of the transactions speaking in French. So I really had to study all of my French phrases specific to real estate, which a lot of terms I didn't know. So anyways, it was fun to do that. But the point of this conversation is it was an all cash deal. There was going to be a quick 30-day escrow. It ended up being a 45-day escrow. But people see me on social media and online and say, oh, Christophe sold another deal for 10 million or 15 million or 6 million, 4-day escrow, all cash done. But they don't realize the time and the process to get to that point. These particular buyers we met initially in June of 2022. We spent probably 3 separate days touring all across the city. And foreign buyers, often they don't know where they want to buy. Do they want to buy in Beverly Hills, the Hollywood Hills, Pacific Palisades, maybe Encino, maybe even Calabasas? So we literally spent 3-4 days touring different segments of the city, looking at all the homes and the price range that they wanted. So that's a challenge. Then they were gone for 4 months. They came back in December to look at houses again. So we then redefined the areas that they decided to target, looked at some new areas and started the process yet again. I think 2-3 days looking at homes and touring different areas and deciding what they want. Then they finally decided on a house. We went back, I think, twice to that particular property. Then guess what? They went back to Europe. Then we started the negotiation process. Took us about a month and a half, yeah, seriously, to negotiate the transaction. It was a very complicated transaction. It was new construction. There were lots of bits and pieces because we were having also the seller's builder do certain improvements to the property for the buyer. Even though it was a brand new house, gorgeous, the buyers wanted certain changes. So we had to kind of negotiate that out. So starting in July till December, we found the house. Finally, I think it was actually the 1st of January or right after the 1st, we started negotiating. Till about mid-February, we finally signed the contract and we ended up closing at the end of March. So again, people see me online and they see these big deals. Oh, quick cash, all closing, but it may seem like that online, but there's really a big, long process. I probably spent about 45 to 50 hours personally with these buyers in negotiations on Zoom calls with them consistently, because once they were out of LA, back in their country, then, 2-3 times a week, we'd have to have Zoom calls, especially they were not here for any of the inspections. And we did about 17 or 18 different inspections on the property. So aside from the videos from the inspectors, the full reports, my own personal videos and commentary, we'd have to talk and do video chats every single day or every other day, going through this report and what it means, that report and what it means, and getting additional inspectors or getting estimates for certain items. So it's really important to understand deals may look nice and easy and swift in a high-end marketplace. Sometimes they can be. We closed one deal in 3 days, 3-day escrow. We did inspections all in one day. We negotiated and closed. Sometimes it's quick, but sometimes it's long. So particularly with foreign buyers or buyers from out of state, it can be a long 9, 10, 12-month, even 18-month process from when you first meet them till then at buying their dream home.